Hello friends, my name is Om and welcome in our session 2 of AWS. Today we will learn how to configure user account inside AWS Management Console. But before going further, I would advise you uh, please read AWS free tier usage limits and what are the usage limits of the web services. Then one more thing, you have to read multi-factor authentications, so which we will configure today, and just understand these things. Once you open the AWS Management Console here, the AWS Amazon.com, and click on here AWS Management Console. Uh, Once you click on this, you will be on login page. So I have created this account and yeah, sorry. Before logging in Management Console, here is the links of AWS free usage style and multi-factor authentication. So once you click on this, you will be on this page. So go through this page and understand the limits. Just for example, for Amazon EC2, you can run any instance, Windows instance or Linux instance, 750 hours. So uh, this is a 750 hours means uh, if you calculate 750 hours divided by 30 days. So each day, 25 hours, you can run one machine, one instance. But if you run two instances, so these hours will be divided. So just remember that if you run the five instance, so that hours also be divided in 750. It means that the total 750 hours you can run as many as instance. But if you cross this 750 hours, then you will get charged. So be aware that. And this is the limit of storage S3 up to 5 GB. And for our RDS uh, instance, you can use 750 hours. So these are the limits which is explained on this page. Just go through this and understand, so you will not get charged. Means if you will be over the limits of any instance of any services. Then second thing is that just click on this multi-factor authentication. Once you click, you will be on this page. Here the Amazon described the best practice to configure multi-factor authentication on the top of your user name and the password, which will provide you extra security or extra security layer to protect your user account. So just go through that and understand. This is also very important. So now we, we will log in my Amazon console. So here I'm getting pop-up on this edit box to enter the authentication code. So I already configured my multi-factor authentication for this account, and so I have to enter my code over here. Until unless if I am not entering the code, the Amazon will not allow me to log in my management console. So let me put the code here, and I have configured this multi-factor authentications application on my mobile. You can use the Google Authentication app, which you can download from Play Store and configure that. So once you enter that authenticate code, so you will be in management console dashboard. So this is your dashboard. Here you can see all the services. Now we will configure our IAM, identity access management user account. Just click on that, and so this is a page of identity access management. Here you can see I have already configured my multi-factor authentication on this root account, or you can also configure for another user if you created. So you can configure the same thing for other user also, which will provide some extra security for that user account. So just when I create it, I will show you how to configure multi-factor authentication. So here, uh, once you will be in management console dashboard and click on this IAM here, this one. Uh, so it will open you the next page. That is here. Okay, this page, and here see you can see the MFA is not activated when I first time created the account. So click on this button, uh, uh, that is MFA here, and then it will pop up one message box here, and that is it will you have to select virtual MFA device, which I have selected. You can, if you have hardware device, you have to select this one, but generally people configure on mobile, so select this virtual MFA device, and this will tell you how to configure a device. Just go through this and follow the steps, but before that you have to install that Google Authentication app on your mobile before proceeding further. Once you do that, just click on next step. Then this QR code will display on your page. Just scan this code from your mobile camera, and that Google Authentication app which I used. Generally, people use that one. So it will show you two code. So that two authenticate code you have to enter over here, and uh, here, and click on active virtual MFA. So this one activate the virtual MFA, and once it's activated successfully, it will show you the activate MFA on your root account. So it means you have configured your multi-factor authentication, and you can just uh, log off and re-log in. So it will ask you the authentication code. Open your authentication Google Authentication application and just enter the code here. Same thing, and that's it. In this way, you can configure multi-factor authentication, and which is very important because if somebody hacks your password, so he will not log in until unless he put that authentication code. So that will be the more security provided by Amazon. And in next video, we will see how to configure the user accounts, other user accounts, and the roles policies. So thank you so much, and have a good day. Bye.